Disney, from the bottom of my heart, go fuck yourselves. And that's pretty much the sentiment I have consistently wanted to give off from time to time. And for those who actually know, people probably know what this is about, but fuck it. A Disney executive basically come out and say they want Japan's growing, I don't know, involvement with us buying their shit. It should cater to Western standards, more or less. And to this I say, fuck no. Hell nah to the nah, nah, nah. Now, Japan should not be trying to be like us unless they are suicidal. Like, unless Japan wants to cater to the whims of corpos who get their rocks off fucking with people and just suck at life, who are so soulless they make serial killers seem more personable by comparison, yeah. No, Japan. I hope Japan does not. If anything, we should be trying to emulate Japan's creativity and means of making entertainment because, like, the Bob Igers, the Bob Paychecks, the Kennys of the world should be. They are useless human beings. They are scum of the fucking earth. They're like that joke about the Scottish that Ewan McGregor said, only true. They are scum of the fucking earth. They are useless, and our industries suck now because of them. Then the fact of activists, both of which Japan has not fully had to deal with for the most part. The corpos may, but the activists not so much. But yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that noise. I wish we were more like Japan and that we had less creative stagnation. Like, look at the entertainment we consume now. It's all run by the same people who are so soulless and they have no individuality. Like, I will bet you could like line up all of the people who work in the comics, the movies, the TV show industry, and it would be like lining someone up from everyone who's from Africa, everyone from Japan. I couldn't tell them apart. That's how unoriginal they are, even in their own physical appearance. They all look the fucking same. And by this, I mean the corpos and the Americans. Japan, like, even in a land where they all look the same, I can still tell them apart, at least based on their choice of clothing and hairstyle. The ones in, actually, no, that's a lie, but still, the ones in America who work at Disney and them, it's kind of like all the women we see in video games now. They all look generic. They all look the same. They all have that stupid haircut that they always give female characters that make them look like a butch. Like, I found it tolerable with Cora Harper in Mass Effect Andromeda. I mean, that was the least offensive thing about that game. And by offensive, I mean boring as hell. I was bored shitless. Much like everything else that the West makes now is boring tripe. Made by soulless corpos who are never in danger of having an original thought a day in their life, who they try to be edgy because they think that's what people want. No, we don't care if it's edgy. I mean, I like edginess, but I don't want it in bulk form. A little here, a little there. Like, corpos are like New York. They commodify everything and then make it till one day everyone gets sick of it. Like, have you tried eating the same like, eat bread every second of every day and tell me with a straight face after a year that doesn't get stale. It makes you want to blow a shotgun with your own finger on the trigger. Like, that's what these corpos are. They ruin things. Like, they do it once and again and again and again and a crom damn again until the point where you're sick of it. Like, why do you think there are stories of people now who are sick of seeing sex? Like, if someone ever asked me, why do we hear stories of younger people not wanting to see sex scenes as much? It's because my generation and a couple members of the previous generation were spoiled on sex crap and nudity. Like, we saw so much shit, sorry, I swear English is my fucking first language, the only language I fully know. But we saw so much crap like that eventually we got sick of it. Like, in the age of free internet porn, a lot of our J.H. Johnsons are beyond desensitized. There's probably a few fuckers out there who need nipple clamps and a trained circus bear to get off at this point, to borrow from Razorfist. Like, that is how insufferable, like, corpos are. They have ruined things that were once a good thing. Like, anti-heroes used to be interesting. Now, they're a dime a dozen, which is kind of sad because that's what I mainly write. And, well, sort of with a few exceptions. And it just kills me because I'm like, what the hell? What? Like, this is kind of why the Bohemian lifestyle went out of fashion. Like, if you've ever wondered why Bohemian Grove exists, you can technically blame New York. Because once it got there, They did what all things do that pander to normies. They dumbed it down and perverted it to where it made sense to people who it should not have appealed to. To where next thing you know, a bunch of rich douchebags were enjoying it. Like bohemianism was, you know what? Fuck that. That's not worth ranting about. Point is, these people who ruin things just so they can make a quick buck because they're soulless corpos who, if there was ever a case to be made for abortion, it's them. Like, if you ever wanted to ask me, what's a good example of why abortion should be tolerated? Corpos, SJWs, and Hollywood in general. Like, if you look at Seth Rogen and try to tell him with a straight face that fucker shouldn't have been aborted in the womb, I want to know what you're smoking and where I can get some. Like, God, holy hell, that's my take. Like, Japan, do not do what these fuckers say. Corpos, fuck off. Disney, especially, go fuck yourselves. You talentless, soulless schlubs. The Bob Igers of the world should have been aborted in the womb a long time. Hell no, they should have been aborted once they reached certain ages in adulthood because they're that fucking useless. And I think that's where I'm going to end the rant. Have a nice day. I have no idea where I was going with this, but remember the game was rigged from the fucking start, and now they're trying to pervert the other games.